had a good weekend with Easter, good break. But now it's time to get back to school.
No, to get back.
Are you ready for your test? You've got a reading test. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. It's
Well,
Easter. I'm ready. What was he did? It's Easter.
It's over, mate.
Oh.
It's now back to school. So there you go. Test on. Levante, are you ready? Be safe out there, whānau. This is a bit of the tail end of Cyclone Harold. So, just wishing everyone all the best out there. Yeah. You gonna do a colouring in?
Yeah.
Good girl. You're good at colouring in. Number one contestant, King Dad. And then here we have, in the other blue corner, Stink Bum Lakin. And then here we have, in the red corner, Booger Boy Levante.
And guys, he picks his nose and and all the girls don't like and guess what? Lick him fart in his pants. He hides it from people because he can go in the toilet.
Let's go. Donkey.
Yes.
D for Lakin. See, look. Cut it down.
Donkey.
Yes, lucky. Whoop, whoop. Cut down.
Don't give him another. Donkey.
Yes.
Shells, look at my cards.
Levante's good.
Look at mine.
Wow. Well done, Lakin.
Oh, these are
You got
Wi-Fi.
5 diamonds.
This.
D for Booger Boy.
I don't need one. Stop. Donkey. Look at this one.
Oh, Levante is do. Do you, Booger Boy, pick your nose?
Let's go.
Yes, let's go.
Donkey. I got that. I won.
Okay.
I got the pencil.
Yeah.
Dad! I got the pencil. I won that.
I'll give you that.
Look,
Okay.
Dad, I got donkey. Dad, see?
Since you nearly had it, okay.
I had all of the.
I'll take the D because Lakin's gonna cry. Card down. Let's go. I wouldn't sit like that, Lakin.
Donkey! No!
Not even mad.
Dang it!
That's a hard pray.
I was getting well. I was going to
Start
put it
again.
I was
There's
going
a
to put it
Lakin.
to party.
Man. Let's go.
Are you looking at my cards? Donkey.
Yes. Well, kia ora whānau, family, friends. Here we are. Finally got a little bit of peace and quiet. Yeah, need it. Definitely need it. My poor kids are getting to a point where they're getting sick of each other. So that's a good sign that, you know, they're feeling the effects. You know, and likewise, I guess, you know, it does add a lot of stress. But again, you know, we just got to keep our heads high and just keep grinding away at it. Because again, it is a lot of change. But today is our 22nd day of me and my whānau being our little ISO bubble. So 22 days, that's a fair bit, but hey, you know, I reckon we're probably only halfway through, tell you the truth, before we can start, you know, downgrading our alert levels, but you know, all good. So today's 14th of April, which is a Tuesday. We've had 17 new cases here in Aotearoa. That brings our total to 1,366. We've got 15 people hospitalised and 3 people in ICU. But great news is we've got 628 people fully recovered, so that's great. But sad, very sad, that we have 4 deaths come about today, and that brings it to 9 fatalities in total. So thoughts and prayers, love just going out to those affected families in such a hard time, and especially the fact you're actually unable to say goodbye to your loved ones of yet, due to the lockdown, and also, you know, I couldn't imagine not being there by their side, you know, of our loved ones, and you know, just being there to give that support, you know. So hopefully they figure out a bit of a game plan on how we can kind of just ease things for the affected people and families. So yeah, fingers crossed. No doubt that, yeah, just it'll be a hard challenge, I guess, to see how we can go about it. But yeah, just fingers crossed things have a solution. But otherwise, we are looking at about 12, you know, to 18 months to get our vaccine. That's kind of nature of the game. You know, it's got to get tested and then approved before it can be released to public. I know there's a lot of things and a lot of, you know, talks about this microchipping and all this other stuff being involved, but yeah, we'll see, I guess, as time will tell. But you know, yeah, we've got about another huge concern that I know is the fact that, you know, there's going to be about 224,000 Kiwis, you know, being it's predicted having job loss, you know, within the government 1 year rebuild. So, you know, it is affecting a lot of families. So I just hope everyone's going out there and applying for the, you know, the subsidy that is available out there. You know, and it's unfortunate that no one could have ever predicted this, you know. So really we just got to kind of regroup, strategize and really push forward. Hardest thing is we're still all in lockdown, so time will tell on how things may you know, eventually improve. But yeah, one huge concern I know here is we do have a lack of PPE, you know, especially on the medical staff, being informed by senior management that, you know, face masks and things aren't required, you know. And that's sad because obviously front staff, medical, you know, frontline, they're the ones in harm's way. Don't, you know, who knows who they're coming across and dealing with. So, you know, if they're feeling the pinch in regards to not having the correct PPE, personal protective equipment, well, you know, that's definitely giving us all of us a good indication that it's not available. You know, it's obviously in the process of, fingers crossed, getting more and you know, filling that gap of need. You know, so again, we just got to ensure we're all doing our parts. But good news is, I guess, is that tomorrow is the first televised schooling program that is being launched. I know that starts from about 9 a.m. to about 3 p.m. So it's like a home learning TV channel. I think it's TVNZ channel 2+1, which is yeah, and also TVNZ on demand and the Sky channel 502. So yeah, I know I definitely will be interested in seeing what they've got, especially for the kids, and yeah, making the job a bit less stressful, I guess. I can only do so much, so much reading of the same book, but yeah. But again, you know, at least we're all trying, I guess. You know, we're all not experts in teaching and the whole educational curriculum and, you know, what is required. Probably thankful that my kids are younger, so but otherwise, I know there's a rent freeze in most residential housing, and tomorrow the government will be in talks of releasing the commercial renting policies, just, you know, again, for the people affected with businesses and stuff. And, you know, I know some real estate, or, you know, some property owners aren't playing fair. So yeah, just hopefully we can kind of get on top of that to save one less hassle. But I know the warehouse has essential goods available on their website, you know, warehouse.co.nz, which is good, you know, and they have a delivery service available during the lockdown, so that's definitely handy. I know I've got a few things we need to kind of get, especially coming up to winter. Definitely feeling the cold here in Aotearoa. It's definitely getting a bit colder, so, you know, we've had huge winds, which is, you know, the tail end of this Cyclone Harold, and, you know, if we're just getting kind of the tail end of it, oh man, you know, just again, thoughts and prayers going out to those ones affected. Vanuatu, Fiji, you know, Tonga, So yeah. But yeah, otherwise I guess that's it from me. Just yeah, hope everyone's keeping sane. Again, this is definitely helping me keep my sanity. You know, I definitely need it. I need to keep occupied, or yeah, my head. You know, if I start, you know, not if I don't have a good enough outlet, you know, yes, you can work out, you can do all these other things, but if I can't keep my mind busy mentally, it can easily affect spiritually and you're physically, like it's just a chain effect, you know. So yeah, just definitely try and do things. You know, been reading a lot, which has been good. Good friend of mine, Scott's been sending me awesome information, which has definitely given me a new perspective on things, and you know where we're kind of heading to, which is good. Got this time to kind of plan ahead, strategize. But otherwise, you know, just heads up, you know, keep grinding away, whānau, family, friends, and yeah, just have belief and confidence in ourselves, and you know, definitely start looking at others, connecting, you know, always here for a chat if people are feeling, you know, it's a bit too much, you know, they're not coping well. That's why, you know I'm here. I need it. I need that venting. So thank God my dad's there and a few other people. So yeah, we all need it. But otherwise, just yeah, keep doing awesome. In regards to, you know, staying in our bubbles. But otherwise, keep smiling. You know, share the love. But otherwise, have a good night. Pumari.